Hello and welcome. And sometimes I even surprise myself. This is a full-size servo in the barrage with you don't need to modify anything to get it in. The only things you'll have to do is but just take out your old servo. And you're going to have to go to the hardware store to pick up. You'll need 4 of those. And a bag of these. Alright, I want to make sure that focused. And your servo, if you got the one that I did, it came with just a whole bunch of nice stuff too. Now, this servo came with several different types of screws to attach, rubber bumpers that could be put in here, which the only reason I don't have the rubber bumpers is these are a little bit longer than where I originally had it set. It was going to sit a little further back, still being off the springs, but these I didn't want to modify in any way, so these have not been modified. I did not grind or anything. And I wanted to see if I could get this servo in there without any modification. And as you can tell, it's in there with no modification. Now, as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to start uploading it. But while the video is uploading, I will be heading out back to take it on the course to take it over the rocks and just see how all the modifications to this truck have gone so far. Now that I'm done, got these tires on, and this battery I have yet to get to charge it. I charged it 2 or 3 days ago, but I was I actually was able to get to the hobby store, and so I started finishing to take off the last tire from the rim, and then started mounting and doing these tires while putting this battery in, making it fit, putting the tray in. And as a little update, I do have the new, hopefully, size of heat shrink to finally get that looking good. And also just to show I don't do shabby work. That was the stock battery. And I've also wanted to say this real quick while I've had a video going. The modifications, or at least a lot of the modifications on this truck, have voided the warranty. My speed control due to this is no longer under warranty. This is no longer under warranty. This is no longer under warranty because it stripped on me one time already, and then I opened it up, found the gear, fixed it, put it back in. But in order to do that, I had to modify the gear, and then added a bunch of grease, or not a bunch of grease, but I added just enough specialized WD-40, and there's a video and a couple of videos if you watch that show that, and this is still a working servo. And I might even be thinking about trying to put this one into the back of this truck maybe, and give it a little motion. Don't know though. But if I do that, I will be upgrading the controller so that way I would have standard steer, crab walk, and then monster truck monster truck turn. So if I do that, it'll probably be way down the road because that's money. So, and as it is, I've put some money into this truck. But not everything has cost a lot. Some of the stuff I've done has been surprisingly cheap to Paid a little more, but I got it the day I wanted it. Walked out of the store with exactly what I wanted, which were these rims right here. So, and these are not cheap rims. They were, I think, 35 bucks for each rim. The Servo I paid a little more for than I probably should have, but once again, I wanted it that day out the door and so I could start getting it into my truck. So I paid about 55, and this is before tax, so it's about 55 there. This motor came in, I think it was $10 for this motor. And this battery, I think I got it for $25 because that's what they were selling it for if you had the Hobbytown USA card. And I also believe even if you don't have the Hobbytown USA card, some of the time, or most of the time, you usually get it for whatever their Hobbytown price is. And that's Hobbytown USA. So I'm not going to say that all the time because I really don't know, because I don't always check the receipt, but I do usually look or ask how much it's going to cost me before I walk out the door. So before I'm even out the door, I already know when I'm hitting the counter about how much I'm spending. So that's the prices for my upgrades. And I'm going to be cutting this video off, taking this out back, and hopefully draining this battery while this is uploading. I'll be finding spots to hopefully set up, get video, and still have enough juice when this video is uploaded, and then start shooting a video of that. Alright, guys and gals, have a wonderful day, and great crawling. Sorry about earlier in the video. I was wrong about the rims. It's $35 a pair. I did not mean to say each, I meant to say pair. And they are the Pro lines. Alright. Well, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have to say thank you guys again. And I appreciate you watching. Now that's just some Loctite I picked up in case I needed it for the screws on the mount. Alright. Well, the next video will hopefully be this truck doing some nice crawling and getting some good video of the acceleration. Let you see how this thing drives. All right.